Yes, it's I, the great adventure, Diablo TV, the seal of excellence, like and subscribe, do things you're supposed to do. And now, you talking Del Boy, your travel guide into the underbelly of the UK, yeah? England, Wales, right? And here's the thing. It comes down to a comparison of two cities. Maybe the two greatest cities in all of UK by any measurable statistic. Now then, I'm talking about none other than London versus Cardiff, which is UK's greatest city. Now, everybody knows I love Plymouth, you understand? And Plymouth is what made America. America's the greatest country in the world. Plymouth made America. That means Plymouth is the greatest as well. You share with us, with cousins. Woo! Plymouth, yeah, I love Plymouth. Green Army! Plymouth all guy, one time for the TCE. Now, with that being said, when I go around bigging up Plymouth around England, people say, oh, what do you mean, pumpkin farmers? They don't know no better. I say, you ever been to Plymouth? Because they say, oh, I'm in London, I'm elsewhere in England, and they say, oh, which place do you like best? And I said, Plymouth. What? Plymouth? Yeah, Plymouth. Oggy, oi. So the thing is that Plymouth to me is the best in England. There's other places to go, respect and cheers the other lads, but as far as London, I like Plymouth way better. Now then, move over, Wales, Cardiff, Valleys. Cardiff is the best city in UK, understand? My own mates, that's Plymouth, yeah? One of my mates, Paddy, he works stores, yeah? Cheers, yeah? And he's Welsh. And he told me, he says, Del Boy, he's one of the people I asked, I says, you think it's good for me to go hang out with a soul crew like this by myself? And he says, yeah, if they invited you for some reason. And he says, listen, I know you love Plymouth. He says, but I love Plymouth, but I'm Welsh, and my family has a house in Cardiff, and Cardiff is better than Plymouth. Either way, don't matter who's better or not. It's like South Florida and Orlando. CP gang, we together, we brothers, as far as I'm concerned. And it's the Celtic nations. Now, as far as Cardiff versus London, here's the thing. Both cities, as I said and I observe, are equally as multicultural. And as I said before, I didn't get to go deeper into it in one of these debates. You know, how's it come London and Cardiff is equally as multicultural? But in London there's a spirit of hatred and division, and there's a spirit of aggression, and all the different ethnic groups at each other's throats, so to speak. But in Cardiff, everybody gets along swimmingly. Well, guess what? There's a lot to it. But one thing I found out, first of all, is Celtic nations. And that is Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and Cornwall. And Cornwall right into Plymouth, baby! The Cornish! And the Plymouthians are Janners. So as I said to my Cardiff brethren, my Welsh brethren, I said, these are your cousins, they're Celtic nation as well, the Janners, brother. And I'll bring them in, not under the St. George's Cross, but I'll bring my Plymouth boys in under the Devon County flag. But back to London. You walk around London, Jack, woo, don't ask nobody for no directions though. You see all these groups, you see the Muslim groups, you see the blacks, you see all the different groups, and you know, you walk up and they don't know what you're on about. And why is that? Now on the other hand, you in Cardiff, same groups. Women walk around with hijab, niqab, everything. And don't talk to their women, they don't tolerate that. However, you see a guy with kufi, you see he's Pakistani, Afghan, Syrian, and you say, hey brother, can you tell me where to go this direction? Oh, no problem. And why is it? It's because of groups like the English Defense League and other groups in the far right who stirred up that animosity. And they're the ones who have caused that situation as it stands right now in London. And it's a hostile place. And people get knifed everywhere you go. And the reason is because these groups go in and stirring it up. On the other hand, in Wales and Cardiff, you ain't gonna find that. And it's two different groups of people also, because one is the true Britons. That's the Welsh. They were there first, understand? And later, the Anglo-Saxons and the Normans and the Vikings came, and that's the English. And then the Janner got a mix of that. But for me, I'm bringing in the Janners with the Welsh. But I'll tell it to anybody, and this is fact. go to London is a hostile place. There are some cool places and everything like that. And I still want to go to Tottenham and Brixton, but I've been all over South London, Chelsea. We've been. I never been to West Ham yet, but all the places I've been, it's hostile. And it's a nasty environment. And you know why? Because English say, hey, no one likes us, we don't care. And the English spirit is one of hostility, yeah? And that's why I was attracted to the hooliganism and everything. But the Welsh, yeah? Maximum respect to Welsh, they are a bit different, yeah? And what they do is they treat everybody the way they want to be treated in their own place. So the English and Welsh are two different ethnic groups. White doesn't mean anything, brother. That is a social construct. Because for anybody trying to tell a Welshman they got something to do with an Englishman, they do in some sense, but I don't see the Welsh dragon represented on their flag. So I'll let you be decide. Hey, I'm a great Anglophile. I love England, I love Scotland, I love Wales, I love Ireland, I love all that. Northern Ireland, I love it all, brother. And I'm one of the few Americans that does, because I respect the traditions of football. So for me, I love London, I love Cardiff, I love Plymouth, I love UK, period. But if you ask me, which city is the greatest city in UK? London versus Cardiff? Throw your C's up. Bluebirds, Cardiff, CCFC. Ah, Soul Crew, what?